Well, hello, everyone. My name is Joe Kennemore. I am the CEO of Mailbox Power, and I'm here with my good friend, George Madu, and we are going to talk about the mailbox today. George,
the
you want
the
to talk
mailbox, the
about
mailbox.
the
Well,
mailbox?
this
That
is
thing.
today. This is 2021. Are you crazy, Joe?
Just a
Do
little bit, man. I am one of those crazy entrepreneurs, no
you
doubt.
still have a mailbox?
You know what's funny, George, is everybody still has a mailbox, and a couple of
Everybody, every
everybody.
everybody. I've got a mailbox at my house.
Right?
I unfortunately I don't really trust the mailman, and so I also have a post office box.
Yeah. Amazing,
And
right?
one of the things that I really, really love about my mailbox is when I get mail from my good friend Joe Kennemore.
Because it usually comes in a box with goodies, huh?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So, folks, to kick this off, you're a part of this 27% of success system, and George has seen value because he has used the system for his business, and I use it every day for my business. And I have a huge heart for network marketers. I have a huge heart for those people who are trying to succeed in this space because I know that you're all entrepreneurs. I know you've got that coursing through your veins like I do. You can't go to sleep at night thinking about the big picture and how you can win and do this business. And we're here today to provide you with an alternate way to do quite a few things. And this is the first lesson of four, right? And we're going to talk about the invite and call reluctance today. George, what do you have to say about the invite and call reluctance?
Well, it's so critical in what we do in network marketing. And one of the nice things about it is that the uniqueness of your system, Mailbox Power, sets us apart as networkers, that we are doing something that is not being done today, even though it's been around since, I mean, Ben Franklin's day, all right?
Absolutely.
And it gets our customers' attention. It gets the attention of whoever we focus on. So let's get right into it.
Awesome. Well, before I start and share with these slides with you, I want to kind of give you an idea of what we're talking about. Mailbox Power is a customer engagement platform, and we help you engage with your customers or prospects through the mailbox. Now, I want to talk about a little history really quick. Rome, they built roads, and when they finished building roads, they started charging to get a message from one city to the next, the post, right? The mail. And it cost money. Fast forward to the 1990s when all of a sudden email was a thing, and you would click a button, and for free you would send a message to somebody else versus paying for it. Now fast forward to today's day and age. People know that you spent no money and little effort to send them a message in their inbox. But if you will use the mailbox, they know that you are unique. You have provided an impactful piece of mail. If you are not selling to them and you're not promoting yourself to them, you will win because they understand that you took the time, effort, and paid to communicate with them versus sending a free email that only 11% normally open. And in our world, 100% of packages get open, and over 90% of every single letter gets opened in a mailbox. It stays in people's home for an average of 17 days. That's a United States Postal Service fact that they have figured out. And I want to share something else, George. Every single person has a place they keep their mail in their home, meaning what you send them will go to that place and stay on average for 17 days.
Mhm.
So I'm just trying to really make sure everybody understands that, yes, we're talking about the mailbox, and you may think it's that old antiquated thing, but in today's day and age, it's no longer old and antiquated. It actually is a form of communication that everyone should be using. And I also want to preface before I start one last thing. I am not telling you to stop doing social media. I am not telling you to stop emailing, stop texting, stop using Messenger. What I am saying is if you want healthy communication and you want to be different and create an impact, use the mailbox. It works, but it needs to be an overall part of the communication structure.
Yeah, and what I love about it is it adds to your strategy of being in touch with your customers, with your teammates, and it sets you apart. I mean, big time.
That
I've got people commenting on packages that I've sent them, and they look forward. They actually look forward to their birthday because they know they're going to get something from me.
Amazing. All right, George, it's time to get to this thing, right? So here we are. Mailbox Power, the right choice for network marketing. Now, a personalized gift is worth 1,000 emails. That's got to mean something to you. A personalized gift. We don't just personalize greeting cards. There are those out there that say there are competitors, but the only thing they personalize is a greeting card. We personalize everything. As you can see here, coffee mugs, greeting cards, brownies, water bottles. I mean, it goes on and on and on what we personalize for you and put together in a package. And we don't put our brand on anything. It's about you. We want to make you the hero. Your return address on the package. Nowhere will it say Mailbox Power anywhere. I like to say it would take a forensic analysis for people to figure out where the package came from. So with that being said, how will Mailbox Power help you? And why the mailbox? And the modules we're going to talk about, or the sessions we're going to talk about today, are the invite and call reluctance, which is where we're at today. We're going to come back and talk about winning back lost customers, and then recognition, and then retention. But let's go ahead and get started with the invite and call reluctance. Call reluctance. People don't pick up their phone when they get involved in network marketing because they're scared. So what do we do about that? So let's take a quick peek. The old way, you pick up your phone. Most won't do it in network marketing as somebody new in network marketing. You send an email. Low open rates. 11% was the last statistic I saw as an average open rate for emails. That is pathetic. You send somebody 100 emails out, 11 are going to get opened. Direct marketing, text, messenger, social media. Too many of these can feel intrusive, and if not done in the right way, without the right training, can really work as a backfire. So really just understanding, like I said, I'm not saying don't do these things. What I am saying is get the training you need to do all of these things. The Mailbox Power Way, it's high impact. We use the mailbox first. We have a higher response rate. It's fast and efficient. There's no rejection. And it's what we consider passive marketing. Passive marketing. You may not have heard that term, passive marketing, but I want to kind of share with you what passive means. What is passive marketing? The definition of passive is acted upon by an external agency, and 2, receptive to outside impressions or influences. And I say to you that passive equals mailbox power for you. You can leverage mailbox power in a way that you can do your passive marketing. Now, with that being said, I'm here to share a few things. If you've been in network marketing for a minute, you know what a chicken list is, right? The chicken list. If you haven't been around network marketing for long, the chicken list has been the list of people that you were afraid to make contact with. Like they were so high up in the stratosphere. They're C-suite people like CEOs and CFOs and CMOs and people that are like, oh, they'll never listen to me in my business. They'll never be interested in my network marketing business. They're on my chicken list. Well, we have created a way for you to communicate with those folks via a greeting card. And if you'd like to add a matching gift, you can do that as well. But just consider this. You're brand new in network marketing. You're afraid to reach out to your family, your friends, the people that know, like, and trust you, and talk to them about your network marketing business. And here I give you 2 ways immediately to reach out to those folks. Number 1, a chicken list card. And I want you to recognize what's going on here. It says, found you at the top of my chicken list. So, and right at the very top, if this were going to George, where it says first name, last name, it would say George Madu, and then George Strait, Tony Robbins, Oprah Winfrey, Brene Brown, Bob Berg, John Ruhlin. It puts your prospect in a position of prominence at the top of a list with prominent people. That's important. You have made them somebody important by just sending them this card and putting their name at the top of this. Now, I'm going to read this card to you here in a second, but I also have a top 10 most wanted card. And there are many other cards that you could use for the invite. But this one, again, first name, last name. It would say George Madu at the top, and then Jesse James, Cherokee Bill, Sam Bass, Billy the Kid. Again, putting your prospect in a position of prominence. That's a big deal. Now, what does it even say on the inside of the card, right? Now, as you can see, there are associated gifts with this invite, the chicken list card, and there are associated gifts with a lot of our greeting cards. But what it says on the inside, it would say, George, I wanted to let you know how impressed I am with you and would love to be able to introduce you to what I'm doing. Frankly, I've been a little chicken about inviting you to take a look at our products. I would be honored to have you as a customer. If this just isn't the right time, or this just isn't for you, I understand. As they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And where it says return first name, it puts your name there. And there's a little PS that says, call me when you receive the card and goodies, so I know you received them. And it puts your phone number there. This is a really easy way to make sure people pick up that phone and they call you, right? This call reluctance is such a big deal. And the invite can happen in so many ways. We talk about the invite on social media, via text, via phone, three-way calls, all kinds of ways to do this. But if you're new in network marketing, we know that those things are very uncomfortable to you. And sending a greeting card and with no expectation in return, getting somebody to call you back by sending them a greeting card is kind of a big deal. And here's the most wanted card. Now, this one's a little more direct. This is written by a friend of mine, and it says, Dear First Name, as you can see, your name has made the most wanted list. What does it mean, you ask? It means that I've identified you as a person I would like to do business with, and I'm coming after you. Let's connect soon. Refer first name. A little bit, a more direct message, but it's still fun and engaging with your prospect or who you want to talk to, the most wanted card. Now, because we personalize everything, that's the difference. Now, you're seeing golf balls and tape measures here. These are things you can't re-gift. You can't give away. If you send them a tape measure, with a logo on it, which is not something I'm recommending you do. We use these gifts for a lot of things, but personalizing a greeting card and a goodie that goes along with them. There's 100% open rate on a package and a 90+% open rate on a greeting card. As long as their name's on it, it's more like 100% if there's names on it. So a big deal to personalize stuff. Now, I also want all of you are probably familiar with Dale Carnegie. He says, remember, a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. And I say this for a reason. When you go to your mailbox, what are you looking for? Right? You're looking for your name. You're not looking for your spouse's name or your children's name. You're looking for your name in the mailbox. And it is the sweetest, most important sound in any language for anybody. Now, new relationships. You meet somebody new and you instantly go, oh, they would make a great rep in my network marketing business, or they'd make a great customer for my network marketing business. But I didn't want to spring them on immediately. So how do I create a great relationship with them? Because right now, the norm, I meet somebody. When I'm done, I text them, I email them. Maybe they'll open it, maybe they won't. I try and call them and set up a future meeting, but I really want to do business with them. I want you to imagine this for just a moment. What if you sent a hello, it was really nice to meet you, with a couple of goodies in their mailbox. And let's just say that arrived 5 days after you met them. What do you think would happen? I mean, I can tell you what will happen. You're going to set a new standard in relationship building is what you're going to do. That person is going to want to pick up your phone call. They're going to want to respond to your email, and they're going to want to respond to your text. We have these nice to meet you cards. We have probably hundreds of them in our shop that you could choose from. Now, these are results of sending out nice to meet you cards right here. Results. These I found on social media in just mere minutes. It didn't take me long to go out and find our customers who are using our system that have sent things out and get shouted out on social media, like George was saying. This happens. This is exactly how it works. Now, I'm going to end this module with this. Mary Kay Ash, one of the most prominent marketers and network marketers of all time. And what she says is this: everyone has an invisible sign hanging from their neck saying, "Make me feel important." Never forget this message when working with people. Now, George, I don't know about you, but if you understand this message about making people feel important, doing something different, being unique, you will own the heart. You will actually have a relationship. And I strongly encourage everyone here, all the 27%ers, to understand that you're building a relationship. This is not a transaction. A transaction sounds like this. I go to buy a car. The car salesman comes up and says, "Hey, if I throw in some floor mats, would you buy the car?" I guess, floor mats, car, sure. What, or, well, what if I got your payment down to X? Would you buy the car? These are transactional types of things that typically happen in business. Now let's talk about using Mailbox Power and network marketing and relationships. When you build a relationship with somebody that purchases from you, what do you have? You have a lifelong customer and somebody that will not cheat on you and go somewhere else and buy the product somewhere else because they've recognized that you are the one that actually helps them in their life, whether it be a nutritional product or a service or whatever it is. That is the first module. George, what do you think?
It's great. It's great. I can see how this module and the next three are going to put our 27% members on a track to be heads above their competition. So, Joe, thanks so much. You're awesome.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I can't wait to see everybody succeed. I really can't, George. That's in my heart. I really, really want to see every 27%er succeed beyond their wildest dreams. And I want to give them a new way, something really new. I'm no coach standing on the corner with my hand out asking for money. What I'm doing is providing a tool, and I have a 14-day trial they can start for free and start playing with and have some fun. So this is awesome. Thanks, George. And we'll be back to see you in a sec on another module.